Okay, I just need to check if the number you're calling from belongs to the account you'd like to talk about. If it does, please press 1. If not, press 2. Thanks. For bills, payments, or remaining minutes, please press 1. If there's a fault or you need some technical help, it's 2. To activate your new equipment, or for questions about new installations and setup, it's 3. Or to make changes to your package or tell us you're moving, it's 4. To hear your options again, to add a new service, please press 1. To remove one of your services, it's 2. If you're moving home and are keeping your services, press 3. If you're moving home and you want to cancel your services, it's 4. Or if you're thinking about leaving us for any other reason, press 5. To hear that again. To speed things up for you, I'll now ask for 3 characters from your account password. If you want to hear more about passwords, just press 1 for help now. Okay, using your phone's keypad, please press the button that has the second character of your password.
I don't know what my password is.
Want some help here? When we ask for the character again, please press the button that has the same character as your password. For example, if the character is A, B, or C, just press number 2. If the character is a number, just press the number. Okay, here we go. Please press the button with the second character of your password. Want some help here?
Yeah.
When we ask for the character again, please press the button that has the same character as your password. For example, if the character is A, B, or C, just press number 2. If the character is a number, just press the number. Okay, here we go. Please press the button with the second character of your password. Thanks. I'll now transfer you to one of our team. And just so you know, sometimes we record these calls to make sure we're giving you the best customer service possible.
Excellent.
Right now our team are a little busy, but we'll be with you in 30 seconds or less.
Yes, it's ringing.
Good afternoon, this is Victoria. How can I help?
Good afternoon, Victoria. How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm alright, thank you. I'm alright.
Good.
I'm ringing up today. I've been a customer of yours for about 12 or 13 years. Over 2 years ago, I was trying to reduce my monthly outgoings, so I don't use a TV. I haven't got a TV, so you took the TV package off. You dropped my bill down to, I think, £27.50 a month. Now it's gone back up to 30 something. I am still trying to reduce my monthly outgoings, basically. I visit town centre quite regularly, and I see in your shop you've got a deal for the broadband for £22.50 a month, uncapped.
That's a new customer for. I can have a look and see what's coming up. Can you just confirm your name for me, please?
Yes, my name is Dale Ovenstone.
And are you the account holder?
I sure am, I sure am.
And do you know what the password would be?
Sorry?
Your password?
No, I've got no idea. They were on the answer machine, they were just trying to get it out of me. I've got no idea.
Let's have a look.
I bet you know it though, don't you?
Good in front of me, yeah. I can ask you some additional security questions. Can you just confirm your date of birth there, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to have a quick look and see what deals are coming up. So do you make any calls on your landline?
No, well, I'm phoning you up today on this line, but I barely use my house phone at all. You know, I use my mobile and I just use the internet basically because I use that quite often.
Okay. And you've got the 70 meg connection, so do you use it for kind of downloading and streaming, or is it just general browsing?
No, it's just general. You know, it was fine before you put the 70 speed up. The 550 was great for me. You know, I didn't really require that.
Okay, let's have a look. So I mean, looking at the kind of package there then, so the your services at the moment are coming in at 41.47.
Whoa, lady, that's a bit high.
Well, that's how much they are with your discount that's finished. So that's the standard costing of the deal. I can bring it back down, but the lowest I can go to at the moment would be 34 for the telephone and the broadband.
Right, okay. As I said, I got this TalkTalk, and they're offering quite an attractive deal for 22.95 a month. And as I say, I have to, I'd rather keep your business, like, but I have to reduce my monthly outgoings. And I thought I'd contact you and see what you can do. Um, you know, right. Thank you for your time.
I mean, I can just have a
Yeah,
look
can you tell me what's the procedures to actually leave your company so I can start with another company, if that's possible?
Yes, I mean, if you are looking at cancelling, it's a 30-day notice period.
30-day notice. Hang on, let me just write this down. 30-day notice, yeah.
Yes, yeah. And then with regards to the service, if you're wanting to transfer the landline number across, we can't place a disconnection on the landline. You'd have to request that to be transferred over.
Right, okay.
I mean, have you checked into what kind of speeds, even though TalkTalk is saying it's 20 odd fast, have you checked what kind of speeds you're going to be getting through the line with them?
No, I'm not too certain,
Okay.
but it's not capped, like, but as I say, I just have to reduce my monthly outgoings, like, and my broadband is taking quite a bit every month. I was just hoping you would sort of do something, before I change. And as I say, there's other companies, like, they're just sort of posting these letters, and this one I'm looking at now looks quite attractive from TalkTalk.
Yes, I mean, the TalkTalk deal is not a fibre broadband, so that you're not going to get the same kind of speed. So general browsing and downloading is going to be a lot harder because you're going to get around about a 17 megabyte connection on that one.
Of course, yeah. But as I say, I don't need the 70 megabytes from Virgin Media. I mean, the 50 would
But you're not going to get 50 megabytes from them. That's the problem because it's run through a telephone line. It's not fibre broadband.
Yeah, of course. I'm willing to drop my speed, like to get my monthly outgoings cheaper, if that makes sense.
So look. I mean, the only way that we can get it any cheaper is to put you onto there's a one that's a 30 gigabyte cap on it.
Right.
So you use anywhere monthly, anywhere between 16 gigabytes to 33 gigabytes.
Oh, right. Can I just ask you about the advertisement in the shop in town, the £22.50? I've been in there twice and sat with the ladies, and they said there was no cap on there.
There isn't, and that's just for broadband only.
Sorry, say again.
There isn't a cap on that one, but it is just broadband only, and it is unfortunately a new customer deal, so I don't have that offer that I could give for broadband on its own.
Oh, wow. Well, what if I can leave your company and come back as a new customer and just have the broadband only? Is that possible, do you think?
Well, you'd have to be without service for a 3-month period.
Oh, wow.
Classed as a new
Come on,
customer.
Mr. Virgin, this is terrible. I've been a loyal customer for such a long time, and as I say, I don't want to really move because everything's great with your company, and I fill out your little forms, like, and whatever when you send them to me. But as I say, I just got to get my monthly outgoings down.
I just can't give you any more discount than what we've just discussed for 34, I'm afraid.
Right, okay. So what is the best you can do?
So it's 34 for the telephone and the broadband package.
34 telephone and broadband.
Yep, unless you wanted to go onto the capped broadband.
Did I mean what did I mean by capped actually?
So you get a 30 gigabyte usage allowance
Per month.
per month, yeah.
Right.
And
Okay,
your average anywhere between sort of 16 up to around about 30.
that's what I average at the moment, is it?
Over the last 12 months, yeah. So it's been anywhere between sort of averages of around about 16, but the maximum you've hit over the last 12 months is 30 gigabytes.
Right. Okay.
But if you went for that one with the telephone, it's £26 per month.
Right. Okay. And what am I currently paying at the moment?
And at the moment, your service charges without any offer on it's 41.47.
Ooh, don't say that again. That's too high. Well, I tell you what I'll do, Rod, I'm going to keep on looking because I know the post office was doing a deal, so I want to look into their broadband. Could you put me down to that one?
Well, they are 12-month contracts. So
It says a 12-month contract.
it would be a new 12-month agreement, yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. So basically, if I put in my cancellation, it's 30 days notice.
It would be 30 days notice. I mean, if you do take out one of the deals, you do get 14 days to think about it. But it's after that, it's a 12-month contract.
Right. Okay. Well, what happened if? Well, obviously, on the 30-day notice, will I still be connected to Virgin Media?
You would still have your services for the 30 days, yeah.
Right. Excellent. And then from there, I could just set up another company to start on the cancellation date, yeah?
But that, yeah, I mean, it depends on, see, if you want to transfer the same landline number across, then that's slightly different. You know, we wouldn't be able to cancel the telephone service. It would just be the broadband that we could do. The other provider would have to do the landline number.
So when I cancel, will you be charging me anything then? You know,
It would just be the 30 days that you'd be charged.
right, okay. So basically, if I cancel today, next month I'll receive my final bill, would it be?
So your final bill wouldn't be generated until after the cancellation day.
Right, okay. It sounds a bit confusing. Um, right, okay. So what is this with the telephone line? Are you still going to charge me, because I've cancelled the broadbands and cancelled your services, are you going to charge me for the telephone or anything like that?
No, so if you want to transfer the number over to another provider,
Right,
we can't disconnect the telephone line. We
right.
have to leave it active, so we could only cancel the broadband package, and you would have to transfer the number over by the new provider. If you're not bothered about keeping the number, it would just be a straightforward disconnection.
Right, okay. Right, so if I just kept the number and I cancelled your service, does that mean I can't basically use a phone, otherwise you're going to charge me?
If you cancel the service with us,
Yeah.
then you wouldn't be able to use that number.
Ah, right, I see. Would I be able to have the same number from another company?
You'd have to speak to the other company and ask them to transfer the number across.
Right, okay.
Do the broadband on its own, it's £17 per month without the telephone line on the 30GB capped one.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. There's some things here that, you know, they're not charging for the telephone line, like this one on TalkTalk. So that's quite a bit coming off my monthly bill for the start off.
So I was saying there, it's £17 for the 30GB cap with a 20 megabytes per second connection.
Right, okay. With Virgin Media, though, you say you charge me per month for the, you know, the monthly line rental?
Well, no, if you disconnect the telephone line, you wouldn't have a line rental.
Right, okay.
So
Because
that £17 one doesn't have the line, so you just have the broadband on its own.
right, right, okay. And any chance you could tell me if I'd be able to keep my same email address?
No, you wouldn't be able to keep the email address. It's linked to the service, so once the service disconnected, that would also be disconnected.
Right, okay. How can it was? I kept it when it was NTL World, and when I jumped in with Virgin Media, I still got my email address, which I've had for eternity, which is NTL World.
We took over NTL, so that's why you were able to keep them. So NTL World and Blue Yonder email addresses were just transferred over.
Right.
And so anybody joining now would get a Virgin one, but we just transferred them across because we bought the company, and
Right.
it's linked directly to the broadband supply. So if you disconnect that, you lose that email address.
Right. Then, say the new company, will they sort of direct my existing NTL World so to go to my new email address when I
No,
sign up
the
with them?
servers just completely disconnect for that email. So
Right.
you would have to set up a new email address if you were cancelling the broadband package.
Right. Okay. And what is your name again, Sonny?
In Victoria.
Oh, Victoria. Yeah. Right, Victoria. I'm going to have a little thing about this. What time is your offices shut? So I can ring.
10 o'clock on the evening.
10 o'clock in the evening, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, right then. Right, thank you for your time today, and thank you for trying to help me. As I say, like the deal you can do is £34. Right, okay. I'll just have a look at the other providers a second. All right, thank you very much. Have a good day now.
See you soon.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Customer.
No.
Okay. So we can get you where you need to be. I'll need to know why you're calling today. So, in a few words, what's the reason for your call?
Try your broadband package.
About a package, is that right?
Yes. Yes.
And which would you like to talk about? Joining us? Thinking of leaving? Or something else?
Joining you.
To join us, press 1.
Yay.
If you're waiting for your... Okay, let's get you talking to one of the team.
Good
And
thinking.
because we're always trying to get better at what we do, We record these calls.
That's what I like. A company striving to get better at what they do.
Hello and welcome to TalkTalk. You are speaking to Mia. How may I assist you today?
Hello Mia, where are you calling from today?
Okay, so I'm currently calling from South Africa.
Yeah, where are you calling from today?
From South Africa.
South Africa, excellent. How is the country there? Nice and hot?
Well, it's a bit cold today.
All right, you want to be in the UK, it's freezing.
Oh,
Right,
it's hot that side.
right Mia, I've just received your letter about signing up to your broadband for £22.95 per month.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm currently with Virgin Media,
Mhm.
and I'm paying 40 something pound a month. I got no TV, I just got the phone line and I barely use my phone. And I got a broadband because I'm in business on my broadband. And their bill have crept up. So I'm speaking to you today and seeing what your broadband terms are.
Okay, fantastic. I'll be more than happy to assist you with that. Can you please provide me with your name so I know who I'm talking to today?
Yeah, my name is Dale.
Dale.
Dale, D-A-L-E.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay. So I'm really glad you called today and have seen what we can offer because
Oh,
it is a fantastic time to be joining.
excellent.
Right. So you said you have a phone line with Virgin?
I have got a phone line, yeah. I've had it for years. It was from BT years ago.
Okay.
But
Are you calling me
Virgin
from
Media,
that number?
I'm calling from this number, yeah, no. But Virgin Media has taken over the phone line, obviously, because I'm with them.
Okay, perfect. And can you please provide me with your postcode?
You're not going to call wrong, now are you?
I'm sorry?
You're not going to call wrong, now are you? Excellent.
No.
Excellent.
Okay, so I'm just doing the check for you now on my side. Okay?
Excellent. Yeah, nice.
Let's just bear with me. Okay, so what I'll do for you is I'll just ask you just a few questions around that package. I mean, I do understand you're interested in the one for 22.95, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not looking for any higher package because I'm trying to reduce my monthly costs and Virgin is a bit expensive for me. So what have you got for £22.95 then, Mia? Tell me.
Okay.
I got your leaflet.
22.95, right?
Yeah.
And it comes with totally unlimited broadband, so you
And
can use it as much as you like,
excellent, yeah.
right? The price includes line rental and VAT as well.
Sorry, what
So
did the
that it
price
will be,
include?
it includes the line rental and the VAT as well.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, so it'll be fixed for 24 months.
Yeah.
Huh? You'll receive a brand new router, a super router.
Nice.
Yeah, which will also, it comes with over 100-meter radius, so you can be at any point and you'll still pick up a reliable connection.
Right, okay.
With the 22.95, there is no calls added on yet. The only calls that obviously come with the line is calls to other TalkTalk customers, free calls, and calls to free numbers,
Right.
of course.
Yeah.
But calls are completely optional, so you can add them on whenever you feel like.
Right, okay. So the line rental is no extra charge for the line rental.
It's also included in the price, so you don't have to worry about any extra charges.
Right, Mia, can I ask you a question as well, please? Could I keep my same phone number?
Yes. Right?
Nice. Yeah.
We will port your number for you.
Right.
Okay?
Will that cost me any
Over
money?
to... No.
Right,
No
excellent.
extra charges.
Lovely.
Okay?
Mia, can I just ask you
Fantastic.
another one more question, please?
Sure, no problem.
Right, I've had my email address for over 12 years since I've been with Virgin Media. Would I lose my email address if I changed to your company?
No, we'll set the same email address for you. I'll use it for you. I'll set it up to your TalkTalk My account.
Right, Mia, can I just say something? When I just phoned Virgin Media, she said I'm going to lose my email address.
Well, honestly, Dale, I also had a customer like that just a few days ago as well. Virgin Media had told them the exact same thing.
Oh, wow.
And she ended up keeping the same email because I set it up for her.
Oh, wow. Why did they tell me that? That's terrible. Virgin
I think
Media,
they
that is...
probably think that on their side that they would lose their email address. But with us, it's optional. You can come with whichever email address that you have. You can join us with it.
Oh, so basically what it is, my email address is in business with PayPal, and I need my email address because it's on all my products. So when she said I'm going to lose my email address, I got a little bit frightened then, Mia.
Yeah.
Right, but it's not the
So they were
case, is
just
it?
trying to scare you.
All right, okay. So I can keep my it's a NTL World. My name at NTL World is my email address. I've had for over 12 years. Virgin Media took over NTL World, and they still kept my NTL World media email address. But I will be able to keep that email address with you as well. Yeah,
Of course.
Mia, you're too kind. Go on, I'm listening.
Okay. And with the package, you'll also receive a free SIM card as well as a gift from TalkTalk. The
Nice.
SIM card, you'll get 200 minutes unlimited text messaging and 500 megabytes of data
Right.
free every month on that SIM card for you
Oh,
to use.
right. Okay, just to put into a phone, is it?
Yes,
Yeah, what if I
the
do not
mobile
use
phone.
that though? Mia, what if I do not use that? Because my phone is very old fashioned, there's no SIM card, very old fashioned.
Okay. Well, you don't have to. It's completely optional. Okay. And it's when we say optional, you can choose what size you like, or you can choose that even if you don't take it up today, you can always claim it later.
Is it going to be charged? Am I going to be charged for it?
No,
Right, okay, that's great,
there's
thank you.
no extra charges.
Oh, nice one.
Okay.
Right. What's your speed of your broadband, please, Mia? It's uncapped,
Okay.
unlimited.
Yes, completely uncapped.
Right.
And on our standard broadband, that's the one you still for 22.95.
Yeah.
You can get a speed of up to 17 megabytes per second.
Sandy, oh, is that quick enough to watch a YouTube video?
Oh yes.
All right, because currently,
That's just browsing, so you won't have any problems
all right,
with
okay.
browsing the internet.
All right, okay. So it's still quite fast though, because I think they just put me up to 70 megabytes, and I didn't want 70 megabytes, So
Mhm.
I was using 50 megabytes for the last 2 years, and that was quite good. But 17 megabytes would not slow me down.
No, how many devices would you be using?
How many? How many? Sorry, say that again.
How many devices or people
Oh,
will be using the
just
internet at home?
only just my computer or my laptop, one at a time. That's all I use.
So then you will not have a problem with the speed at all.
Oh, right. Oh, excellent. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that means you were paying for extra speed when you didn't even need it.
Exactly, Mia. This is what I tried to tell Virgin Media, so I'm coming to you.
And I'm glad to hear that.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah. Can
Yes,
I just say one more question as well, please, Victoria?
sure,
Um,
no problem.
with Virgin Media, they just told me I have to give 30 days notice before I can leave them. Right. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm contacting you. I want to take your details, and then when I come to change with you, I want to speak to you if that's possible. If you're going to be a commission, because you're very helpful.
Okay. Okay. So in the case of that, all right,
Yeah.
we usually advise most of our customers that even when you go through conversion,
Right.
that you don't place the cancellation first,
Right. Okay.
right? Because the reason as to why we advise not to is because once the cancellation is placed with one provider,
Yeah.
that means your account's already about to be cancelled. So
Right.
that means we won't be able to actually port your number over.
Right. Okay. Ah. Right. Good thinking. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow.
Yeah, so the services have to stay active until we port the number. So
Right.
what we usually do, especially for Virgin Media customers as well, is we'll give you a date and everything,
Right.
and then it will be confirmed in your welcome pack, right? Which will come within the next, from the time you place the order, should be received within the next 3 to 5 days.
Right.
All you need to do from that time is take that date and call up Virgin and just provide them with their date and tell them on that date, TalkTalk will be taking over your services.
Right.
So that way they are already aware and we've already placed an order as well.
Right. Okay. Will they penalise me?
I'm sorry?
Will they penalise me or still charge me for any reason?
Okay. Are you still in contact with Virgin?
Am I still? Yeah, I phoned them up before your phone call, and I just asked all the requirements. I tried to get the cheaper bill, and they will no way they're doing it. So I asked them about cancellation, and they said I have to give 30 days cancellation period to Virgin before they let me go.
Yeah. Okay. So when I do place your order, what I'll do for you is we can try and get you a date a month from now.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So that even when you provide them with your cancellation, with the date that will be in your welcome pack,
Right.
it will still be probably, you can still provide them with that, basically giving them your 30 days notice when you give them the date,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Now, the only time that you will be charged or penalized is if you are still in contract with them. If you're out of contract, as you're saying, you've been there with them for quite some time now,
Yeah.
but as long as you're out of contract, they won't charge you, they can't charge you anything for leaving.
Right. Okay. That's great. That's great. Okay, Mia. That's fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So far everything sounds good to you?
Yeah. Yeah. It does actually. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So would you like to go ahead with the order today?
Yeah. As I say, my main concern was that NTL World, keeping my same email address, and then she told me that I'd lose it. I'm a little bit, you know, upset about that information, to tell you the truth. I just want to make sure my email address is, because it's gone to my PayPal account. I got loads of products. I'm in business, obviously. So that's a bit concerning, that is, what she told me. What information would you need now to set this up? Because I'll have to get things ready and come back to you. So if you tell me what I need to set up, just so I can change with your company, and then you give me the instructions of what to do. And I,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So all we'll need for you to sign up, right,
yeah,
is we'll need basic details like your name, your date of birth,
right,
and also how long have you been living at this address that you're living in now?
excellent. Yeah, that's yeah, no problem.
Okay. So we'll ask you for 3 years worth of address, and
Right,
then we'll ask you for your email address. That will
excellent.
be your account information to put on your account,
Right,
right?
yeah,
And then we'll set up your direct debit. All
right,
we'll need is your account number and sort code just to put on the account for you.
right, okay,
And that's it basically. After that, we'll read your terms and conditions and set up a password for you of your choice.
right, excellent. And that's it. And then you give me a start date then, and then I would I contact Virgin Media then after you've given me a start date, and then make the cancellation for that, for the
After you receive your welcome pack, not right away after we call, after you speak to us.
right,
But as soon as you receive your welcome pack, so that you can give them the date. As
right,
soon as you
okay,
receive it, you call them, you give them the date in your welcome pack, and just let them know that TalkTalk will be taking over your services on that day.
right, excellent. Mia, that's fantastic news. I feel a bit happier now, because I can start saving monthly for services I don't really use. Um,
Yes.
right, excellent. Is there any call to come back and talk to you, or should I just ring back up again the number, or should I speak to you?
Okay, you won't be able to get a reference straight through to me. You can
No.
actually call up on the same number and
So
speak
I'll
to
never
somebody
speak.
else.
Right, I'll never speak to you ever again.
No, but
Oh, yeah.
if you'd like and if you'd like to speak to me and you have your mind set on a certain time or date,
Right.
I don't mind giving you a call back.
Oh, right, okay. Well, let me gather my information. I'll just, I'll gather my information, but I'll just phone up the number, so it's not a problem. But it was nice speaking to you. You gave me loads of information, which is very good.
Okay, it was a pleasure speaking to you too.
Yeah, have a nice day there, me, and in South Africa. I've been to Cape Town.
I'm sorry?
I have been to Cape Town.
No, I actually haven't been to Cape Town. The furthest I've been is to Joburg, but I really do want to go to Cape Town.
Right, which part are you in now? Which area are you in?
I'm in Durban.
Where?
I'm in Durban. Have you heard of it?
Durban, yeah. How many miles is that from Cape Town?
Oh, it's quite far. It's like to travel to Joburg is like 6 hours. So to travel to Cape Town is like almost 12-hour drive.
Wow. Well, anyway, you start doing some overtime then, Mia. You'll be able to go there one day. It's a beautiful, beautiful place.
Oh, so you've been there?
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there in 1970, before you
Oh
were
my,
born.
Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
All right, nice to speak to you. You have a great day now, okay?
Have a good day,
All
Dale.
right, I hope to speak
Bye.
to you again. Bye bye, love. Bye bye.
Bye.
There we have it. Two broadband companies phoned up, one after each other. Virgin Media, who I've been with 12 years, obviously they don't want to let me go, or they don't want to let a customer go. And TalkTalk, who's just offering now, they posted these leaflets today, January 2017, £22.95, no setup fee, includes monthly line rental for the phone, uncapped usage, uh, 70 mega, mega things per speed. I think I might give them a try actually, because I didn't even know my bill was shooting up to over 40 quid from Virgin Media, because over 2 years ago I phoned them up because they crept up to £34, and they give me a deal where they finally took my TV package off. I've been asking them to do that before, and when they done that as well now, it was £27.50, and now it's been going up to 36, and now it's 40. So I think I'm going to change, and that's my experience with these two different broadband companies, and I'll keep you updated. Thank you for watching.